Hey everybody, it's Chris with Xano, and today I'm going to talk to you about some big improvements that we've made to our fuzzy search feature. Now, not too long ago, we rolled out the first version of fuzzy search, which allowed you to perform much more efficient search queries and also much more powerful search queries on your database tables. If you haven't used this feature before, I definitely recommend taking a look at our original fuzzy search video, which I will link down in the description below. We've rolled out some additional functionality to this feature, and I'm going to show it off to you right now. The first addition to fuzzy search that I want to show you is partial text matching. So instead of a user having to type in an entire word to get it to show up in the search results, you can type in a partial word and still get results back. So let me show you an example. Let's type in STOR, and then we're going to do a colon and an asterisk. Okay. And so what this is going to do is this is going to return every result that contains a word that starts with STOR. And let's run. And we have our search results. So let's just do a quick Control F and we'll look for STOR, and you can see all of our results have words that start with STOR. Pretty cool. Now, similar to this, you can also do partial phrase matching. So how does that work? Maybe your user is trying to search for a phrase that has a specific start and end, but they're not really sure what is in the middle. Or maybe you just want to define a more flexible search on your backend. Let's say I wanted to search for Toy Story, but I want to allow for up to 3 words in between toy and story. Okay, so let's try that. Let's type in toy and then 3 asterisks and then the word story. The number of asterisks here is what defines how many words to allow between the start and end. So let's go ahead and run this. And similar to our previous results, we have Toy Story returned, which is exactly what we want. So let's look at this first description here. You can see we have Andy's birthday brings Buzz Lightyear onto the scene. Okay, let's build a search query that searches for the word birthday and allows any 2 words in between and then the word Lightyear after. So let's go ahead and run this. And let's do birthday and 2 asterisks and Lightyear. And if we run this, there you go. We can see we get a single result. That's exactly what we're looking for. We have the word birthday and then 2 words in between and then Lightyear. This is super useful, and it will enable you to allow your users to have less specific searches and still get what they're looking for. We've also added support for a feature called expression groups. An expression group will allow you to define a search that contains one word or another word, and then always contains a specific word or words after. It's a little complicated, but let me show you. If I wanted to perform a search to where I wanted a search result that contained either the word Buzz or the word Woody, but I definitely want the search result to contain the word toy either way. So this is going to return results that contain either Buzz or Woody and also toy. And you can see we get very accurate results, exactly what we want. We have the first 3 Toy Story movies right here. And just to show you a little bit more of a non-specific example, you can see this 4th movie that we were returned contains the word Buzz and the word toy. So that's why this result is showing as well. And finally, we've added a new feature called priority targets. Now, if you recall in the previous fuzzy search video, when setting up your search index on the table that you want to use a search with, you have a priority setting that allows you to determine which field matters more in the search queries. Okay? What priority targets allow you to do is they allow you to define which priority to utilize in the search query. You can determine the priority that each piece of your search query uses when building those results. Let me show you what I mean. So if I was going to search for Toy Story again, but let's go ahead and type in toy, and then if I type in story and then put a colon and the number 2 after, what this is going to do is this is going to return results that contain the word toy using our normal priority as we have defined in our index. But what this is also going to do is it's also going to search for any records that contain the word story as defined in priority 2 of our index. Priority 2 is the description. So in this case, we're searching title and description for the word toy, and then the descriptions for the word story. Let's go ahead and run. And you can see these are a little bit weird, which makes sense because of how specific we're getting with the search query. So we're first searching for the word toy as normal, but now we are also looking for the word story specifically in those descriptions. This feature also supports wildcards, so if we didn't have the complete word of story, we can do the same thing. Just like before, when we mentioned wildcards earlier in just normal text strings, for priority targets, just put the asterisk in there right before the number that represents the priority, and you are good to go. Simple as that. So those are all the improvements we've made to our fuzzy search. We really hope you enjoy these and are able to make use of them. If you have any questions, make sure to let us know down in the comments below. You can also visit us in support chat inside Xano or on the Xano community. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Xano content, and we will see you in the next one.